What's your opinion on interest rates, especially because they've been the highest that they have been in a long time? I recently was on a summit and I was listening to this guy talk. His name's Julian from JDL Strategies, and he's a guy from Brazil. And he tells this story about how when he moved from Brazil to Australia, he was absolutely blown away by how we have the best banking system in the world. And he was saying that where he comes from, people don't ask what's the interest rate. They ask what is the cost of money, because essentially that is what the interest rate is. He found it so weird that everybody over here was like, what is the interest rate? What he found out was here, for example, at the time he came, which was back in the 80s, when mortgages were at 12%, he was like, what is the interest rate? And he was told 12% per annum. He was like, what? 12% per annum? That's so cheap. What do you need to get a mortgage? And he said that the bank said, you just need a 10% deposit and away you go. And he was like, are you crazy? Where I come from, interest was 12% per month. And to get a mortgage, you needed 4 people to sign off as guarantors, which meant if you didn't pay your mortgage, there was 4 other people the bank could go to. So when he came to Australia, he's like, oh my God, you guys are like giving away free money and I'm going to be so rich. Now, fast forward, this guy is a multi-millionaire. What he said about our banking system is that it's the best banking system in the world, and people are just so entitled because they've never experienced anything else. So for me to answer that, what's my opinion on interest rates? When the bank is giving away unsecured money, for example, which is what personal loans are, which means if you don't make a repayment, there are no consequences. The worst thing is that it just goes against your credit file and you can't get money for another 5 years. But essentially, when the bank is giving away unsecured money at 12% per annum, anywhere up to $50,000 that you can invest in your growth and personal development to create something that's going to give you a 6-figure plus return, you are crazy not to take advantage of it. But what happens here is because people don't know any different, they get lazy, they get complacent, they get entitled. So when interest rates go up from what they were around like the 9%, even down as low as 6% on unsecured finance during COVID, and they see a 12%, 14% on a personal loan, they go, oh, can't do that. The interest rate is so high. But what they're really saying is too high is investing in their dreams, to invest in their growth and personal development, which is always going to appreciate in value. So do I think interest rates are high? No, I think the cost of not investing in yourself is much higher.